Well, it is now officially the spooky month. It is October 1st, and as you can see on the weather forecast right over here, it's gonna get real spooky. Unless anybody's watching this like when it gets published over on YouTube. Where's my camera? In which case this will be like December 17th right now, I think, because the fact that this game series cut up into like 140 parts until eventually being in the game, so that's a lot. So I haven't even touched this game at all in like 3 weeks, probably a little bit more than 3 weeks. I haven't touched it since the time that we beat it. I've been meaning to. I've been focusing on other projects, but we're at the point where the only ongoing series that are happening on the channel like right now are this and Nier Replicant. So I've been going ham on Nier Replicant recently, and I was like, okay, I need to take a little bit of a break from Nier Replicant. Let's hop back into Xenoblade Chronicles 3 after a few weeks away. This is the case. How's it going? Today's a sandwich, CJ, and dirt in the soil. Yeah, she's pretty tired. It seems like still awake but dozing off is the case. So birthday's coming up. That's pretty exciting there. Sitting around, wait, at around 51, you think? 51 what? You what now? In terms of parts or something like that? For series? Or 51 degrees Fahrenheit temperature, whatever that translates to. I don't know if that sounds realistic there. I opened the game just a little bit before this session and just switched everybody over to a class that they can make progress in. We still don't have a lot of the ascension quests done for a lot of these heroes, so I kind of want to get a lot of these done. So this is not exactly an optimal party setup that I made. I just put them into something that they can each like work in for now and have like an even distribution. Oh, gotcha. So a decent smidge away there. I opened up the game before starting this stream and I saw that I was in front of this and I had a quest to kill dudos around, and I was like, oh yeah, I said at the end of last stream that I would like do this before this stream, didn't I? So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I just like auto battle my way through and took out these dudos, and then we'll restore this. I'm thinking that we'll go get the post-game heroes first and then start doing hero ascension quests, probably. Look at all the ether cylinders this takes. My goodness gracious. I've been feeling a little bit sick recently, not so much so that I'm not able to be streaming. And, you know, it's been around for the past a little bit more than a week now. I've just been like sniffling and coughing a whole bunch, and it'll come and go. I was coughing a little bit before this stream. I have a cough candy right now. Hopefully it'll help things out. So, you know, I feel well enough to be streaming and stuff. But yeah, that's that. Hi. Hey. Did you want to lay closer? Is that what's going on? She wasn't doing that well in terms of her back left leg today. You know, getting old, breaking down. So we went on a walk earlier today. We took it really slowly. Earlier today I took her out in the backyard to play, and you know, she just immediately started falling over and stumbling immediately. So I was like, okay, how about we don't play, let's just hang outside together for a little while. So I started doing university readings and just like hung outside with all the autumn leaves around, and we just hung out and stuff. The magpies started bullying her a little bit because the magpies realized that, you know, she's old and breaking down and can't really get up all that fast, so they would like come close to her and be teasing her, and she'd, you know, snarl and get up and try to chase them and, you know, fall over trying to do so. So she's been really achy today. Has been the case. She did enjoy the walk, she did enjoy the time out. Ready to call it a day now, but yeah, not exactly the best of days though today, huh? Yeah. I don't know if you heard that on my microphone, the sounds that she makes. Yeah, a little bit crummy, huh? Getting old sucks. But yeah, what flavor of cough candy? Just like the standard Halls thingamabob. Just that. Hashtag not sponsored, but could be. This is the case. The Frost Hulk was rebooted, so that's up and running again. You can now use the newly arrived up on caravan rest spot. Sweet. So yeah, I figure we'll play as Uni for a little while as Full Metal Jaguar, because that's kind of fun. Hello, Dracaneron. How's it going today? But yeah, being forced to sleep by your friends again. I mean, sleep isn't a half bad idea a lot of the time. What this? Customers? Come, Dum-Dum, put kettle on. We ain't exactly customers. Shishel told us to come here. That's so. It's just like Dum-Dum being daydreamy again and not pay attention. Here's stone for friends. Sweet. Cheers. We'll get it where it needs to be. Now it's time for tea? Sorry, we're a bit busy. Friends know who good for go tea with? Loloka is very fun up on. That's great. You know what? You should go for tea with Loloka instead of us. Yes, that a good plan?
Always nice to see a new
I understand the feel of being stressed there. I've got a decent few things on my shoulders right now as well, but you know, at least I'm getting to chill with some Xenoblade 3 here. Recently, Dum Dum feel much a flurry in feathers. Is odd feeling. Friends too, or just Dum Dum? Did you see the Great Sea? What is this, Oblivion dialogue? Nope. Dum Dum just sitting quietly, drinking tea, minding own business. So incurious. Well, but yeah, have a good night there, CJ. I do appreciate you stopping by, though. So, even though I haven't touched this game for the past 3 weeks, I have been rewatching some cutscenes, and I have started writing the script for my video essay. It's looking like because I do want to do like a full video essay on this game, like I would with, say, a modern Pokemon game. But it's probably going to take me quite some time to get this video made. It's going to be pretty long, especially considering, you know, my full video essays on Pokemon games. We'll have like a section for each thing, and the story section will be like, you know, about the same length as the other sections, something like that. But it doesn't have to go like super crazy into detail because Pokemon stories are pretty simple. But Xenoblade, which I would argue the biggest selling point, for me at least, of Xenoblade is story. My story script for the Pokemon video essays is usually a bit under 10 pages, I think. I just recently finished the story section for Xenoblade 3 in its script, and it's 29 pages long. And that's not just like one overall like section of just, you know, everything all at once. I've like subdivided it into like sections and chapters and stuff, tackling various individual aspects of the plot. And the more that I look at it and the more that I analyze it, the more that I'm like, huh, this was good, but it wasn't like out of this world fantastic like I felt Xenoblade 1 and 2 was. Like, the more that I've thought about it, the more that I've thought like, huh, this is great, but it's not masterful. It feels like a fun experience with all kinds of awesome things that you can look at to see like similarities between, you know, this game and 1 and 2. It's fan servicey in the way of spotting all the things that you recognize from 1 and 2, unlike the fan servicey approach that 2 took. But it doesn't really contribute anything to the overall narrative. It's mostly just like a little fun story on the side that doesn't contribute much of anything to the overall picture. Like, it doesn't move the overall story forward. It's just like a little fun story on the side is what I feel like. So I probably won't release this video essay until all the DLC is out, because of how long this is gonna take me anyway, and then I can just release one complete video essay on like everything, including the DLC story. So that's my plan. I might start production of this video essay when I have the time, but like, it's gonna be a long one. Will be the case. So we'll see how that goes. We shall see. But yeah. Sound like a interesting situation with the cats there. Also, did you hear that the devs and public found out about Stadia's closure at the same time? Yep, I heard about that. Google just out of nowhere being like, yeah, Stadia is shutting down. Everyone that developed for Stadia being like, wait, what the heck? Huh? The heck is going on? So yeah, there was that. Should I get some of these things maybe? I think that's a really crummy way to go about shutting down something. Like, I guess it wasn't that successful and it wasn't like super duper well received because there were some connection issues as well. But like, just to shut it down out of nowhere like that with no notice is like, wow, that's really awful. Mood in Colony 4 seems to be a lot livelier than before somehow. I agree. It's likely because they can access the food and resources they need now. I'm so glad they seem to have weathered the storm. Speaking of food, Colony 4 took down that whopper of an Amu, right? Huh? I bet they got a lot of meat out of that thing. Maybe Lands would want something a bit meatier out of that. I've heard they got some amazing cuts from it, like first-rate fillets. Bet they've been stuffing themselves with them all day. First-rate fillets? That makes me drool so much I'm about to get dehydrated. When do I get to eat some, huh? Right? I think they'd let us have a little nibble? I don't know. They might think it a bit presumptuous of us if we come asking. Okay, well, but look here. Surely we've helped them enough to earn at least a few bites, right? Great. All this talk of meat, and now it's the only thing I want to eat. Same seas? Me too. Good grief, you people. beyond mercy and revenge? I'm kind of tempted to actually do this quest now before we go after the post-game exclusive heroes. I'm kind of tempted to do it. Should we just go do the thing? Do you feel bad for the devs though? Same, honestly, here. Oops, that's not the right button there. But I heard it might turn into a lawsuit to recover damages from the sun shutdown. Jeez. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but but yikes. That's certainly something. Let me adjust the Doogie cam here. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, just laying right beside me. So yeah, I guess we'll do this quest first and foremost. And then we'll do the post-game hero quests, and then we'll start doing ascension quests, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I guess this is your first time here, Shira. I guess. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, hey, you lot. You came at just the right time. We got our hands on some high-quality meat recently. Care to try some? Oh, you mean from that huge armor who hunted, yeah? Yeah? How did you know about that? Is that why you came here in the first place? Well, we just heard he had some first-rate fillets, and then we couldn't stop thinking about him, so... So it is why you... Wait, schlepped? I've never seen that word before. Yourselves all this way. Didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. You'd have such a base motivation, gotta say. Apologies. If we've offended, we'll just go? Nah, it's fine. We already decided we'd treat you as thanks for your help. So yeah, grab some seats and I'll bring it right up for you. I've got plenty of that first-rate filet you want so much, and it's got your names on it. Oh, I'm stuffed. Don't think I've had such a tasty meal in all my life. Also, thank goodness Manana's cooking apparently actually works nowadays. Oh yeah, me too. I'm almost tearing up over how good it was. Oh yeah, speaking of things being added to this game, I took so long between like last session and this session that DLC got, like the next wave of DLC had its release date revealed. It's October 13th and it's currently October 1st. So a couple weeks from now, we'll cover the DLC hero. So I'd like to get these post-game heroes unlocked before then and start doing some hero ascension quests before challenge mode gets added and this first new hero that I honestly don't like the design of from what was shown. She'll have been out for like a couple months already by the time this gets uploaded, again because of how many crazy uploads you made of this in advance. But definitely earned that first rate part. It melted on my tongue like some kind of huge juicy meaty snowflake. And Tyon is just gonna go like full Gordon Ramsay. Take your jacket and F off! Indeed, I won't be forgetting this anytime soon. What great feedback. Glad to see my hard work didn't go to waste. That was super delicious. Thank you so much for everything. What, did he get drugged? Something wrong? What? My body feels numb. We all got drugged. Hey, what's going on? Stay with me. Game over. Credits roll. Somebody come quick. I need the med team here stat. Is everyone all right? Has Noah ever used that expression in the game? I've only seen that expression used on N. I don't feel right at all. My body feels wrung out. I feel like I'm gonna puke. What the spark happened? It seems we were transported to the medic team after losing consciousness. Let's ask Alessandra what happened. She might know something. Well, this is life now, I guess. I hope there's not an earthquake going through. I hope that that's like metaphorical for something. Hey, did you see that? That massive sea vortex just up and vanished. Yeah, we opened up the way to Origin. Yeah, okay, but you saw the massive thing that came out of it, right? Way bigger than any Pharaonis I've ever seen. Yeah, probably because it manufactures Pharaonises. Did I forget to turn on the Doogie cam? Crossing the vortex. Wow. So, oh, you're just here. You're just over here. Hi, how's it going? What a relief. Looks like you're back on your feet. How do you feel? My head still feels fuzzy. Any clue what happened to us back there? Actually, about that, I'll tell you, but please try not to freak out. To be truthful, we found traces of poison in the food you ate earlier. Is it gonna be from that, like, jerk that blamed Mio and Senna just because they were from Agnes? Maybe. Yeah, or maybe that. Poison? Relax, please. It won't have any lasting effects thanks to how quickly you receive treatment. So, does that mean that Laszlo guy put poison in our dinner? He's actually being questioned by Boliaris in command right now. I bet you it's that guy that, like, hates Mio. And we should go there too. What he did was awful, no matter how you slice it. Yeah, there's no gray area to this. We can't let this slide. Yeah, I don't think it was him. I don't think it was. You're feeling like you could eat so soon after getting poisoned. No need for you to worry about that leftness. The repairs are going swimmingly. I blush a little to say it so brazenly, but if you look past my unremarkable exterior, you will glimpse at a technological genius. Ymir, that level of unabashed audacity is a type of genius in itself. Is that so? Jump over the table. Can I have a chat? Maybe? Things seem really stirred up all of a sudden. Can this really be the end of the war? Can't let weak doubts like that in now. Gotta keep the pressure up right to the very end. Yeah, just gotta hold out a little longer. We can do it. We can stamp this war out. Yeah, we did it last stream. But yeah, Craig felt genuine, but your friends didn't feel how odd? Maybe you're just going as crazy as I am when it comes to playing some of the games I do on this channel, where I feel like I start slowly losing my mind. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Well, I probably could have just like fast traveled up to the command though, right? No, I think about it, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what to say for that. Hopefully it wasn't actual tremors going on, because that would be not so great. Wah! Over here in the land of Canada, we don't really need to worry about earthquakes, hurricanes, anything like that. Sometimes some flooding. But our neighborhood recently had this park basically dug down like significantly to basically become like a basin for water when there's heavy rain, so that we hopefully don't get flooding issues anymore. We haven't had flooding issues for a long time. This is like a couple decades ago last time there was flooding issues, and it took the city until like a couple of years ago to start this project. So hey, better late than never. Probably don't have to worry about this room with all my expensive equipment getting flooded anymore. There you are. So happy you're still breathing. I heard what happened. Sorry to hear you got involved in this kind of mess. Yeah, that's what we came here to talk about. Right, I see. I suppose you must think I'm the culprit. It's so obvious, anyone would. But I didn't do it, I swear. You have to believe me. Or so he claims, but who else could have done it if not him? The jerk, the guy who hates Mio! Is who? I forget his name. Can you wait a bit before you decide to punish him, Boliaris? Why do you ask that? If he didn't do it, as he says, then the real culprit must be out there somewhere, no? Yeah, I suppose. Are you saying you're gonna try and catch them? Huh. I should point out, though, this isn't your responsibility. Know what? Never mind. I'll stop being an idiot now. Alright then, I'll leave the investigation in your capable hands, while I keep an eye on Laszlo here. I'm sorry. I hate to put you out like this. Don't worry, we'll try and straighten this all out. Lovely sentiment, Mio love, but how exactly do you propose we do that? Well, we go question the one jerk guy. We should gather info, at the very least. Let's check out Colony 6. Let's check out any places we think could be somewhat relevant. Yes, exactly. Let's look for clues, no matter how trivial they may seem. Alright, gather info on the true villain. Heck yeah, let's do it. Yeah, maybe Gordon Ramsay should have been on the scene and be like, it's raw! You haven't cooked it, it's raw! Can I just, like, not die from this? Wow. Just barely. Cool. That'll save some time. I mean, I guess I could have just fast traveled down or something like that, but well. Hi. Hello there. Hey, Alessandra, we want to ask you about the poison. Before you do, let me take this opportunity to apologize. Apologize? What for? The neurotoxin you were given came from the medical team stores. Really? Well, it's not meant as a toxin, really. It's supposed to be a pain-relieving medication. But if you overdose, then, well... Can you guess who it could have been that took the substance from your stores? Well, it goes without saying that the medic team and I can access it. The only other people I can think of are the soldiers in the tactician squad. They often take some of it on missions to use on any wounded soldiers. I've warned them about it many times, but I can never be too strict with them, They are putting their lives on the line for us. So the poison came from the medic team. It really was an inside job by a member of Colony 4. Alright, the poisoner! We got some info. Imogen. I almost thought that said Among Us for a sec. Kakucha. Why, Kakucha, I've never ever met someone so rude! Hey, you friends! Let Kakucha bend your ear a minute! What's up? Something wrong? Kakucha saw a soldier in kitchen earlier, sneaking around all creepy like. So Kakucha say, please not to go in there super duper politely. Then he say to Kakucha, shut up, and then shoved me and ran off like zoom. Then Kakucha fell flat on bottom. He's still sting now. I see. That sounds rough. That person had such bad nature. Kakucha is squad leader. Surely have earned some respect. Kakucha is sure they come to pilfer first-rate fillets of Laszlo. What greedy manners. Oh, so he went into the kitchen while Laszlo was cooking? That is right, that is right. Is that relevant for something? Did you catch a glimpse of his face? Of course, but we forget it about 3 ticks later. I don't know who this guy was, but he sounds mega suspicious to me. Mega sus. A rude soldier in the kitchen. Let's keep that in the back of our minds for now. Okay. Another info on the poisoner. Yeah, how the heck could you be so rude to Kakucha? It sounds like whoever our culprit is deserving of the worst punishment of all. Mandatory Fortnite playing. I heard what happened at the canteen. That can't have been fun. We're looking for clues right now. Could you tell us if you know anything? Oh, there goes Senna. Yes, of course. I'll tell you everything I know. It started all everything started when I was born. At a young age. First of all, the meat you all ate came from a giant armu that the tactician squad procured. Usually that kind of catch is examined by us before we hand it over to Kakucha and the culinary team. There was no funny business like putting poison in the armu meat when we were looking at it. So you mean the meat was first rate when you saw it? Eh? Senna getting all Canadian over here. I don't know if I've actually met anybody within my home country of Canada here that actually says A or whatever like that. Senna, keep it in your pocket. This is just guesswork from me, but I think the meat was probably poisoned after we handed it to the kitchen. So you're saying that's more likely the poison was added in the cooking stage? That's what I think anyway. It's pure conjecture though. So maybe it really was Laszlo. Hey, we still don't know that for sure. There might be some other clues around. Well, we have info on the poisoner, so I guess we're gonna discuss it. There's something new to talk about with you, apparently. Captain Solin's even-tempered, does his job quickly and accurately. Wait, was that Captain Solin? Did I not do my freaking Fire Emblem 3 Houses Solin voice? Gosh dang it, if that was him there. Whoops. He's always kind and cares for his troops. Sometimes I just want to stop and squeal at how perfect he is. He's simply golden. Wow, fangirl much? I think I might respect him so much, the respect goes full circle and turns to fear. That's a really complex feeling you're experiencing there.
Would you believe it?
Would you believe it? I sure wouldn't.
And you can't stop me.
Wait, what did she say? Is something here and you can't stop me? Well, let's see the poisoner. Let's summarize all the information we've gathered so far then. First of all, the poison used in the attack is a medicine purloined from the medic team. We also know there's a high chance that the poison was put in during the cooking. So, if that soldier from another unit must have slipped it into the kitchen and done it then. I added some extra words there, whoops. If Laszlo really isn't the baddie, then that person would be mega suspicious, mega sus. Radar starts Friday. But we still have no idea who that could even be. Let's go over the facts carefully one more time. The people who could access the poison are the medical team and the tactician squad. And then there was a soldier in the kitchen with a bad nature, according to Kakucha. Are there any bad-natured soldiers in the medical or tactician squads? Oh, Sparks! What's wrong, Senna? Mimi, I know who the culprit is. What? It has to be him. I don't know about the medical team, but in the tactician squad, there's this one bad-natured soldier. Oh, I know what you mean. Must be that guy, yeah. I think his name... One of us! And now's not the time for jokes. My bad. So I'd ease the tension a little. You're so clueless sometimes, you spoon. I think his name was Jeremy? Oh, him. I remember him. He's that soldier who randomly started butting heads with us. He could get his hands on the poison, and we all know he has a bad nature. He also told Mio to watch out for poison before. It sounded kind of like a threat. That has to be our guy, no doubt about it. Wait a minute, Senna. We still don't know for sure. He was openly hostile to us, so there's a clear motive there. Crap! He won't get away with this! Just wait till I find that mother. I said wait. Mio? Calm down, everybody. Let's talk to Laszlo one more time first. I'm sure he's been anxiously waiting to hear what we have to say. Yeah, you're right. You okay, Mimi? I don't think I've ever seen her eyes, like, squinted down that much.